Hi, Ryan Cartledge here. I just want to start off by saying a massive thank you to everyone for all your comments and questions relating to the video I sent out a few days ago. I've received an overwhelming response and I'm doing everything in my power to absorb what you're saying and use it to help create added value for you. In the last video, we discussed why I advocate using positive reinforcement. Anyone can use it to train any species of animal. It's the best way to communicate to your animal what you want it to do. And we can use it to train a huge variety of behaviours, with the possibilities only being limited by our imaginations. Your animals find it fun and enriching, and it helps strengthen our relationships and trust accounts. The alternative to using reinforcement is using punishment. Although science can tell us that punishment works, this is not enough. We also have to make sure that our training techniques are positive, ethical, and unintrusive. Punishment can additionally have significant secondary fallout in the form of increased aggression, escape avoidance behaviour, overgeneralized fear of environments, apathy, and learned helplessness, where animals basically just give up trying. Our goal, therefore, is to set our animals' environments up for success. We want to make the right behaviours easier to perform and more reinforcing than the wrong behaviours, which we make harder to perform and less reinforcing. It doesn't matter whether you own a dog, cat, bird, snake, or some other pet, or you work in a zoo with reptiles, large cats, and other carnivores. Primates, elephants, porcupines, meerkats, pigs, rats, mice, alligators, fish, sharks, whales, horses, donkeys, cows, pandas, hippos, rhinos, sheep, kangaroos, possums, or cockatoos. I'm running out of breath, but you get the picture. It doesn't matter what species you work with. Positive reinforcement will work for all of them, and it will work for you. Behaviour is a result of past consequences. Animals are constantly moving towards the things they want, i.e. reinforces, and away from the things they don't, i.e. punishes. Developing a deep comprehension of the science of behaviour and how reinforcement and punishment works is fundamental to our success. My new Clicker Training Fundamentals course is designed to help you achieve this. Here's a small list of some of the things we're going to cover in the course. Personally, I've been practicing this list now for the last 10 years as a professional animal trainer in America, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, helping to train everything from tigers to porcupines, eagles, and cockatoos, working with whole zoo teams and collections. It's my goal to spread the word about the most positive and less intrusive methods of animal training known, which is why I started Animal Training Academy. I've also helped train people's pets and really enjoy applying everything I have learned in my career to my animals at home, including my dog Phoebe and my two cats Tilo and Bagheera. I acknowledge that every interaction I have with them provides an opportunity for both me and them to learn. I therefore do everything in my power to teach the animals that I work with that I'm a deliverer of predictable and pleasant events. And I work very hard to ensure that their environments are full of various reinforcers and designed in a way where these reinforcers are paired with their desirable behaviours. With the animals that I share my home with, I started this process the day they joined our family. And you can see me here doing some early clicker training with Tilo the cat at a very young age. This sound here started off having no meaning to Tilo whatsoever. It was just one of many novel and meaningless pieces of information in Tilo's environment. She quickly learnt though that every time she heard, good things happened. Some refer to this early stage of clicker training as charging the clicker. We click and give our animals some food. Click and then give our animals some food. And pretty soon, the click takes on the reinforcing value of the food you have chosen to pair it with. An important thing to take into consideration here is our timing. Timing is as important in clicker training as in any training you are ever going to do. If you move your food hand before you click, it's quite possible that your animal will notice this, even if it's very slight. And rather than them learning that the click predicts food, they might come to think that your hand movement is the important piece of information. For example, with Tilo here, you can see a very deliberate head and body movement the split second she hears that click. She turns around and is eagerly anticipating that next piece of food. Once I had conditioned the clicker with Tilo, I could then start using it to shape new behaviours. For example, targeting, station training, play,
Tunnel.
and voluntarily entering her crate. Then I can use these behaviours to ask Tilo to do things that benefit her care and additionally makes things easier for me. For example, Tilo is a cat that goes on adventures with me wearing a harness. I have friends tell me that they've also brought a cat harness but don't use it as their cat won't let them put it on them. Tilo was initially the same, but by using her targeting behaviour and clicker training, I taught her to hold still whilst her harness was attached. One of the benefits of the clicker is the sound it makes. The click is sharp, distinct, and generally speaking, there aren't many other sounds like it in your animal's environments. This uniqueness makes it work well. There has, however, been one situation in my experience where an animal heard a similar sound and got confused. You can see that the sound of attaching Tilo's harness actually makes a click, and as soon as Tilo hears it, she turns her head around and looks for her piece of food. You can also see in this training how using the clicker and positive reinforcement really helps with communication. Another one of the benefits of the clicker and other bridging stimuli is their ability to communicate to your animals when they have done the correct thing, especially if they're not in your immediate vicinity or they can't physically see you. You can see this demonstrated quite nicely here with Tilo. Her face is targeted inside the plastic lid and consequently she can't see me. I can, however, communicate to her via the unique sound of the clicker when she's done the right thing. Whether you want to train your animals to do simple behaviours like Tilo the cat, or you have undesirable behaviours like your dog barking at strangers, understanding the role that reinforcement plays in these behaviours empowers you to make a difference and to start acting to set your animals' environments up for success. We all have to learn how to listen to our animals' body language and be vigilant to their environmental arrangement, and acknowledge that their environmental arrangement also includes us, how we interact with them, and what reinforces and punishes they associate us with. If you want to know how to train a chain, deal with undesirable behaviours, achieve higher levels of consistency, teach your animals to generalise their behaviours, train cues with your animals, influence others around you with regards to animal training or something else, all of these start with first developing a fundamental understanding of behavioural science. When you spend some time learning about this stuff and it finally clicks, it's like putting on a pair of glasses and being able to see clearly for the first time. When you start to see behaviour through these lenses, it becomes much more clear with regards to what you need to do and how you can act to set your animals' environments up for success. Clicker Training Fundamentals is therefore designed to provide you with a powerful resource, set you up for success, and provide you with a new pair of behavioural glasses. In a few days, I will be releasing another video, and I'm going to tell you the story of my behavioural odyssey and how I first learnt about and started applying positive reinforcement in my training, how it changed my life and led me to where I am today. But more importantly, I want to know your story. Leave a comment in the comment section below and tell me how you got into animal training and what has been influential for you. Tell me if you liked this video or didn't like this video, or post a question, some other comment, or just say hi. Either way, I would love to hear from you. Clicker Training Fundamentals will be officially released on the 23rd of this month. There will be a special introductory offer for those on my mailing list, and I really want to do something special for those that have been supporting me so far. If you are watching this video anywhere other than animaltrainingacademy.com, then head over there, check out my other videos, and you can also join the mailing list by hitting the register button, where you will become the first to know when the course is released and also be privy to the introductory offer. As always, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you again in a few days.